don't fight it. I want you with my mind and body and soul. Stay afloat, go, go, rock the boat, go. I want you right here, baby, take control.
First products we're going to be putting in our hair today is the Blueberry Bliss Reparative Leave-In Conditioner. It has a lot of good products in it, no sulfates, which is pretty good. The consistency of these products is pretty thick, so it does work well for type 4 hair. Another major thing that I like is the smell. I wish you guys could smell this through the camera. It smells amazing. I was misled at first because when I first saw it, I first heard about it, I thought I was gonna run through this product in like 3 to 4 wash days or whatever, but it's actually been holding up, and I have a heavy hand, honestly, so I was really surprised at how well this product stretches and gives some slip to my hair. I go ahead and put this on the entire section at a time so I don't have to keep going back and forth between this product and the other products we're going to use. I just use it as a base, kind of like when you do makeup, you put your primer on first. Same thing with leave-in conditioner. Always make sure you start off with that base product just to get your hair ready for what it's about to go through. Like, it needs that conditioning in it. Don't feel like you have to go heavy-handed with the leave-in conditioner because you have to remember you're going to add some more products on top. Just make sure you coat the ends really well and the roots. I like to go crazy with the water.
Go crazy! Ah, go stupid! Ah, go crazy!
I want to show you guys how this leave-in conditioner looks. Okay, there goes the consistency, like toothpaste. Yeah, it's giving that slip, baby. It gives the slip. Okay, exactly what we want to see. It smells so good. It just, look at the curls. They just here to pop.
It's poppin', it's poppin', it's poppin'. She ain't frontin'.
All right. So yeah, like I said, this product is really, really good. Like, definitely go out and get it. If I give it a rating, I would give this like a 9 out of 10. Like, definitely always have to have this. So I'm working section by section. It just makes it easier, and I always start from the back. So usually this section I do 5 plaits or 5 braids, whichever one you want to call it. And so I usually go ahead and split my hair in half so that the first section has like a top and it has a bottom. This is going to be 3 braids right here, and then the bottom is going to be 2 braids. That's just the amount of braids that's always given me the best definition. You could do 6 if your hair is a little bit shorter or thicker. The next product I go in with is the Blueberry Bliss Twist and Shout Cream. I know it say twist, but I'm using it for a braid out, okay? It smells amazing. As y'all can see, I've already did some damage to it. It's about to be time to re-up on it. Consistency just as thick, maybe a little bit thicker, and the smell is the same. All it says is that apply to your hair when wet, section by section, and that's what we're doing. So I like to make sure I get in them roots, baby. Roots and ends. It's all about the start and the ending. Do y'all see how it's already clumping? Like, it's gonna start adding that clumpage. I really do like this product. Do I feel like there's probably better twist creams? Yes, but it gets the job done. My favorite one, this Mielle styling gel, the honey and ginger styling gel, baby. This is a gold mine.
I love gold. The look of it, the taste of it, the smell of it, the texture.
I love this product. The amount of shine it gives my hair, the smell of this product, it's not expensive. Like, it's definitely affordable, and it's also black owned. Honestly, if I could take this product and turn it into a candle, maybe I would. Actually, Mielle, that's a great idea. Like, hit me up. Turn it into a candle and start selling them so my house can smell like honey and ginger. Like, this smells amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what it looked like. So it has like a pump. Usually one pump has enough product for one braid. Is the clumping I'm about to show you. Look at that. Look at that. Do y'all see how it just... Yeah, it's like that. Like, and then the shine is gonna give you like, it's gonna give you that almost kinky curly shine. Like, if you know kinky curly shine, that's that shine like
Shiny.
I'm making sure I'm keeping my hair nice and detangled. I usually finger detangle. If I feel like I need to go through my edges with my dimming brush, I will. So that's all I do. And when I brush, I make sure that I'm brushing against my hand. Like, don't just ever brush your hair in free air like that. Like, it's gonna cause a lot of snagging. Your hair kind of needs some support. So use your hand to, you know, support your hair when you're brushing. Anyway, next thing I like to do is make sure I get a good grip because I have new growth growing in. So one trick I like to do to make sure that I can actually get all the way in there and make sure the hair is grasped tightly is I turn my head a little bit like this, and then I do the braid. I don't know what it is. It could be like physics or something. I don't know.
Who saying that? Who said that?
I don't know, but it just helps me grab everything in there when you turn your head like this. You ain't gotta break your back or nothing like that. Like, no, just tilt your head a little bit and you should definitely have an easier time braiding. So this is something I want to show y'all that I find is kind of inevitable when you're doing braids, especially when you're kind of in a rush. A lot of times you won't separate the braid properly. You'll have like sections or pieces of the braid that are thicker, and honestly when it comes to this braid out, it doesn't really matter because you don't have to share the hair. You can just go ahead and keep going, because by the time you feel like you need to share the hair at the end, you're gonna add your curler, okay? And one thing I'm really adamant about is preventing it as much frizz as possible. So just continue doing what you're doing. Fight the urge to share the hair. When you're doing a braid out, don't feel like the braid has to be perfect. Like, you definitely don't have to share the hair, if that makes sense. I'm gonna be using two different curlers. I'm actually trying to decide which curler I want to make my official curler because I have two different sizes. Now, this is, I don't even know what size this is. I got these from my beauty supply store. They're just regular old perm rods. These are the long ones, I guess. Yeah, just the blue long ones, and then these are gray ones. I guess they're regular. So I'm gonna do gray on one side and blue on one side, just so y'all can see the different results. So how I put it on, I use my fingers to determine how much leave out I guess I should have. So I usually use my middle finger to determine it. So it's a middle finger's length. That means it's time to add the roller in. I like to start from the end like this. Do one wrap on top of it, like where the end was, and then I wrap upwards in a spiral until I get where the braided part ends. That's when I clip it. And it's just gonna lay just like that. Try not to stack the roller hair right on top of each other the whole way. Like, make sure you got that spiral going up, just so that it keeps that elongation and that your hair doesn't look all shrunk up when you unravel the roller. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this to the whole section. Oh, the next thing I do is I add some oil to seal in all that moisture I just put in. So I know I should have put it on before the roller, but for the next one, I'll do that. And that is it. I have my first braid, okay?
Back to summer 212.
I just like to make sure that I'm not using products that clash. I'm telling you now that this combo will not make your hair flake. And honestly, I think it's because of this Mielle styling gel. It's so compatible with many other products as well. I've never had an issue with it flaking, and it's a gel. Like, it gets the job done. It does hold the curl pretty well. It's on these little rollers. You see these little bumps? Like, I don't know. Can y'all see that? So there's these little bumps on it. When I take my braid, let me put my oil first. So when I take my braid, I like to smoothen out the hairs first with those little bumps. So when you do it, pull it, like kind of pull it when you do it. If I can get a hold on, a grip into it. And I'll just kind of keep doing that. I swear that clipping sound is so satisfying. This section is complete. I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other side, just with the gray ones. I'm sorry, y'all, my camera cut off. But basically what I was saying is I don't feel like I should jump straight to conclusions and cut off all of my hair. Like, you think I'm gonna cut off 3 to 4 years of growth? No. And that's just me. Maybe it's just me. I feel like it's not just me, but pretty much I've experienced heat damage probably 3 to 4 times during my entire life. Okay, I took a long amount of time where I told myself, you know, no heat at all. So I went no heat for like 3 to 4 years. I wore weaves and things like that to keep my hair in protective styles, and my hair grew a lot. But you know, whenever I went to go get my hair pressed, the damage did follow. And it's definitely a way to get your hair pressed and not get damaged. But you know, I was hard-headed. Every time I put that flat iron to my head, I did not use protected. I definitely know exactly the time I experienced damage. But my damage is not that bad. Like, if I show you guys, you can definitely tell what my new growth is. Like, you can definitely see that. And you can actually see the line. Hold on, let me turn so you guys can see. You can see the line of where I actually clamped the flat iron on. Like, it's obvious, but I'm not getting any breakage. All of the hair is retaining, and that's what I care about. The people who experience minor damage, where you definitely can tell, like, yeah, okay, I got a little bit of heat damage, but your hair is not just falling out anyway. Like, if you want to keep it, keep it. There's a way to blend it. I've been blending in my heat damage for years, and nobody could tell until, you know, I would get out the shower and but they could see, like, oh, okay, so you do have heat damage. But just over the years, I've gotten so good. I like rocking my natural hair. That's never gonna change, and I don't feel like I should, you know, stop doing that just because I got damage. Someone in your family is emotionally damaged, you throw them away? No. You're more gentle with them. So, like, when I get to an area of my hair that I know has a lot of heat damage, or more heat damage than anywhere else on my head, I have to like change something in my mind to tell myself, okay, handle this section with care, very gentle, that type of thing, because I don't want my hair to break off. Like right now I'm doing this and I'm not really getting that much hair coming out, you know? I just think braid outs are really good at keeping your hair out your hands, at least for that one day that it's drying. I like to keep mine in for like a whole 24 hours usually. I will put my hair in a scarf and I'll just rock it like that for a day, just to give my hair a break from like being exposed to the outer elements. And then, you know, I'll rock the style for that week. I didn't even tell you guys about this oil. This is the Wild Growth Hair Oil. It's my first time buying it, but I've seen a lot of people use it, and I think it's really, really nice. The smell is definitely different. It definitely feels like it's working whenever I do use it, just the pungent smell. But I do like it. It has a lot of different oils in it. Now that I know my roots are going to be more dense than the rest of my hair, because it's all new growth, I have to make sure that I'm getting all of this moisture in there. Like, really attack your hair with water. Like, do not be afraid to go in. And always reheat your water when you feel like it's getting too cold. Especially if you have low porosity hair. Like, low porosity hair, you're gonna want that warm water. I cannot get with the cold water. Like, I just noticed my products work better when I use warm water. I think my hair thanks me for it, honestly. Both of Curls and Mielle need to start a candle line. I'm telling you, these smell so good. Like, I would love for my room to smell like honey and ginger and blueberry bliss. Okay. It's the next morning and my hair is pretty much completely dry. Yeah, it's completely dry. I'm finna take out these rollers and hopefully I like the way it looks. It is my birthday. Woo woo, I'm 22. And the fact that I'm actually kind of experimenting right now is kind of funny. So let's hope that the two sides don't look too drastically different, you know? Because I don't want to walk around looking crazy. But for the purpose of this video, I don't really care. I just want to know which one's going to look the best. But basically, all I do for my takedown process is grab my oil. I like to use this oil, or argan oil is actually my favorite oil. I don't know what it is about argan oil, but it's just provides a lot of slip. Like, more slip than I've ever seen. So just make sure you have some oil on your fingers. Try not to put too much oil because, you know, you don't want your hair to be like super greasy and weighed down. I really like to take my time because I'm really big on definition. Yeah, I love me some definition. I feel like when I have good definition, the style lasts longer. Just be slow and gentle, especially if you have some acrylic nails on or something. Like, take your time because it's, for one, it's frustrating. I know how frustrating it can be taking out a braid out with some nails. So take your time, definitely don't rush unless you know you are in a rush. I would just suggest giving yourself a good 40 minutes to take down your hair. And I know you're like, 40 minutes? Like, girl, it took me 40 minutes to put them in. Yes, I know. But if you think about it, that's only 40 minutes out of 4 days. So it's really like 10 minutes a day, if you really think about it. I'm gonna finish unraveling these off camera, and then when I go in to separate them, I'll come back. I don't really leave my hair like this. You can leave your hair like this if this is what you like. I mean, your definition gonna last like 3 weeks, but I don't like my hair to look this flat, so I'm just taking just a tiny bit of oil, like a tiny bit, and I'm about to section my hair off in 4 again, because that's just like my default. Or really, I can just start in the back. But what I like to do is just separate the ones that are like super chunky, okay? And I just let them fall the way they fall, okay? Like the ones that are like this, I'm gonna leave it because it's not wanting to separate. This one kind of wants to separate, you know. I don't separate them all. Like, I think that's what causes the most frizz is when you separate all of them. So just separate the ones you think are super thick and you'll get some good results. And your definition will last longer. That's why I don't fluff them out as I go. I wait until the whole thing is taken out, and then, and only then do I start separating them. The braids that are closer to the part that I kind of made in the middle, I like to make sure I separate them because I don't want that line to be in the middle of my head. Another thing you can do to see, I'm telling you, the tilting the head method is really it. You tilt your head, and you can kind of look through your hair, especially if you have like a white door behind you or something, and you can look and kind of see like where the thick pieces are. It's going to be darker, and then you just pick them and then separate. Like, it becomes easier. And you just kind of do it until you can't really see through your hair anymore. Now this top part, I try not to manipulate too much because that's where all the goodness is. That's where everyone's gonna see. So I don't want to frizz it up too much. Okay, so my hair does have a good amount of shine. This is how it's looking, you know, freshly taken out. I know I need to go in here and kind of pick a little bit to get rid of all the like parts I made. But for the most part, I'm loving it. I'm gonna get real close so y'all can see. The bounce is there, okay? I love it. I do feel like the big curlers make my hair look bigger, but this side looks more elongated. Take a wide tooth comb, and in here I just kind of scratch it to get rid of those like parts. So I kind of hold my hair still and tease it that way. And I do the same thing on both sides of my part. Okay, and then that gets rid of that weird, you know, parting situation I had. And I'm gonna do the same thing in the back. I'm probably gonna go in with a pick and pick it out some more. But honestly, for today, I really do think I wanna leave my hair like this. I also wanted to show you guys my shirt, just really quick. It says Black Hair Rocks. My mom gave it to me. I really like this result. I cannot believe, like, do y'all see this spiral at the end? Like, honestly, twisting your finger is not gonna give you that. It's really not. Especially if you have heat damage. Hey, you guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I wasn't able to fit my last clip in where I ended it off, so I came back in now. I have a whole different hairstyle and everything. It's a whole different day. I've even moved locations, but thank you guys so much for watching the video to the end. It means the world to me. So my next video will be on how I get my hair in a slick ponytail like this. So if you do like the way my hair looks right now, I will have a tutorial out very shortly on how I do this. Thank you guys so much. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I want to know what you guys think about, you know, having heat damage, or whether or not you cut your hair, or whether or not you're going to decide to keep it and work with it. What do you want to do? I want to know you guys' feedback. It means the world to me that you even sat and watched my video all the way through. So once again, go ahead and share this video. Leave a thumbs up. Turn on that notification bell if you want to know when I'll be releasing my video for my slick back. Bye, guys.